Welcome to Evalou. So we just finished watching one of the craziest pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views in a long ass time. It was WWE TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. And exactly. And it was crazy, bizarre, just unpredictable. A lot of things happened.
Well, technically, I call this TLC WWE Live House Show. Because, well, there's a lot of things happen. Original plans supposed to happen.
Plans changed.
Because a certain situation happened.
Meningitis.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know, on Friday it was announced that 2 people who were supposed to fight tonight are getting pulled out of the event due to a viral infection known as meningitis, which is highly contagious. They got meningitis, so they had to get pulled out of the event, and they were replaced. So I guess we're going to talk about that later on when we get to those matches. Let's talk about the pre-show, since we saw that for the first time in like how long?
Well, we didn't see the last one, the last pay-per-view one.
No.
So
it's been a while since we actually saw a pre-show.
Yeah.
But we saw this pre-show, and the pre-show match was Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. And what do you think?
This match was crazy. We explained this before. Like, it's a TLC match. Like, we explained like everything should be like pretty much a string, but it's not string rules either.
Right.
So plus this match was part. Well, we can't have a string match so soon because they just started having a little rivalry.
Yeah, this rivalry kind of started.
So this match was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Alicia did her thing, and
it was long.
She pretty much did like as much more than where we used to see her in the past.
Yeah.
Especially against like Sasha, you know.
Like she pretty much dominated the most.
And it was much longer than the match they had on Raw too.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why they wanted to have this rematch.
But again, Alicia Fox is always as unpredictable as she is, yapping, screaming, saying all this weird crap stuff that she always saying, and it's just funny. Yeah, it's just funny how she is, how she reacts to everything, because that's crazy Foxy.
Yep. So it was a good match. It was nice. Alicia just kept coming back. Like every time Sasha would try to get the upper hand, like Alicia just countered and she just kept coming back. Crazy Foxy.
She's just crazy.
But in the end, like on Raw, Sasha won with the bank statement.
She tapped her out again. And Alicia did not call out saying rematch again, because I would say again rematch.
But we don't know if this rivalry is going to continue on. We got to see tomorrow. And
because there's other people that might face Sasha. We will talk about it later on, soon. Because the next match we're going to talk about in the main show. So the first match of the main show was the debut of Asuka in the main show of Raw, taking on Amore, which is they fought each other years ago at NXT, which this is their rematch technically, but this is their first time facing each other in a pay-per-view. And
this is both of their debuts at our pay-per-view, like their first singles pay-per-view.
Yeah, as I said, this is their first time they fought each other in a pay-per-view.
Because every time Emma fought in a pay-per-view, it was always either like a multi-woman match, but this is her first singles.
Yeah, it's the first pay-per-view. Yeah. And this match was really good. Emma was dominating this whole match. I never see her like this. When she fought against Asuka the first time, she was dominating, but she was not like taking over Asuka. Asuka always fighting back and pretty much just give it a quick win and being the dominant force of the undefeated streak of throughout the whole NXT years since she's been. But this one, Emma was dominating. Like she tried to prove herself that she has part of the big leagues.
Exactly.
Which is kind of cool. But I kind of wish that that even though Emma, she's been on the main roster for a long time, we also came back to the main roster too. Yeah. So if it was somebody else, like say for, I don't know, like if Sasha would have faced Asuka, then that would make more sense.
Right.
But you know, it's kind of odd to see Emma versus Asuka because they did for each other years ago. But
yeah, it's sort of like they had unfinished business.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know, they're trying to give Emma more of like a push, sort of, because you know she hasn't really had like a big push on the main roster since ever. So they're trying to make her, you know, stand out a little more. You know, Sasha gets so many chances to be in the spotlight. So I guess this is like Emma's time, even though she didn't. You know, even though Asuka won, obviously, and Emma lost, but Emma did show that she, you know, deserves to be there, and you know, she's a good wrestler, and so hopefully one day she'll get a title run, but we'll see. I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon, but she was good. She reminded me of like how Alicia was, how like every time Asuka tried to come back, Emma just countered and like just, you know, pretty much dominated.
Yeah, so. But at least Emma showed more that how she used to be.
Yeah,
you know,
she was aggressive. Yeah,
she was more aggressive. How she, you know, how she was. You know.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was a good match.
Yeah.
And like we used predicted, Asuka always is
undefeated.
I'm still undefeated. Well, she's undefeated now, but we don't know how long.
Right, she's undefeated on the main roster.
For now. Well, she's got one match.
One match
for the main roster, but she got many times more in the couple of the next day, and then the pay-per-view. So we don't know.
Yeah, we'll see who's gonna be her first rivalry.
Exactly, and who knows? Maybe she might have somebody. Oh, especially with Survivor Series coming up, because we don't know if she's gonna be part of the traditional, or she's gonna have a one-on-one with a SmackDown Women's wrestler. So we don't know.
We'll see.
You know. So, but yeah. So Asuka won, and it was a good match. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
Next match. So the next match was a tag team match. It was a Cruiserweight tag team match with Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. And this match was crazy. They all did their thing. Like, it was out of control. It's chaotic. Not as chaotic as the main event, but we'll get to that. But this match, they definitely was like, they were putting on a show with their moves, and it was definitely entertaining, I'd say, for sure.
And this is the first time ever that the Cruiserweights are getting more attention on TV too.
Yeah.
Like this is like TLC's first timers with everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of first timers.
It's a lot of first timers for this year. It's not like well, because you know certain situations happen. So you know the universe cannot control everything.
Right.
You know, when people are getting sick and people are not there, and then you know situations like that.
Yeah.
But usually the Cruiserweights, especially with the tag team match. This tag team match. Usually it's always on the kickoff show. Yeah. Or it's always on like during 205 Live or during Raw. But that was in the years that we ever see like other Cruiserweight compete in a pay-per-view, like especially in TLC.
It's always like just the Cruiserweight title that gets featured on the main show.
Exactly. So, but yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was Cedric, which they did.
Yeah.
So many moves like all over the place. Brian was dominating, same thing with Jack Gallagher. They were both dominating as well. Yeah. And there was a point that they almost won too. Yeah. And until in the end, Cedric and Rich won the match. Yep. It was crazy. It was like crazy high flying match that you know that we expected to see in the cruiserweight division, but we just gotta see what happens, because we know that if the rivalries are continue on doing 205 or doing Raw, but you know.
Exactly.
Who knows? Because maybe one day these guys could have a number one contender for the Cruiserweight title.
Exactly.
So, because we're going to talk about that
later on.
So, we're going to get to the next match that happened.
Okay. OMG. So, we forgot to talk about this recurring theme that happened tonight at the pay-per-view. It
was annoying. It was so annoying.
So it started in the pre-show when Jason Jordan was talking to Kurt Angle, his dad, about how what's gonna happen later on. So they were like having a father and son bonding moment or whatever. Then out of nowhere, Elias comes and he basically just ruins the moment. He talks about how it should all be about him and how he deserves to be on the match or whatever.
Oh, the spotlight.
The spotlight. So Jason Jordan was like, "Excuse me, like you're taking away our father-son bonding moment, whatever." And so what we forgot to mention was after Emma and Asuka, Elias.
Well, after Jason, Kurt gave him the chance to perform.
Yeah. He wanted to perform.
In the ring.
Yeah.
And so we forgot to mention, after Emma and Asuka match, he performed
on the stage. Yeah.
And not even I didn't even understand what you were saying, but before he was started singing or while he was singing, somebody was throwing stuff at him. First it was broccoli,
it was
and then celery, and then something I was like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden it turns out it was Jason Jordan.
He was throwing food from a shopping cart,
exactly.
He was shopping at the grocery store.
Exactly, it was just funny. So it does remind me of Kurt Angle when throwing stuff at certain superstars, to make fun at people.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. So that happened. It took Elias. And that's when they went to the Cruiserweight tag team match.
Yeah.
The next match, technically, is the World Women's title between Mickie James and Alicia Bliss.
Yes.
And this match was really good.
Yeah.
This match, they did back and forth. Mickie did her thing, and Alicia did her thing. I mean, I'm not saying this is one of the greatest matches because we know there's better matches. Like Alicia, I think the Asuka, Emma, and Sasha and Alicia were better matches than the women's title match.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good match.
It was pretty good. I liked how Alexa worked on Mickey's arm to try to make you feel bad for Mickie and try to make her look like the underdog because her arm was injured, and Mickie came back, and it was the crowd was really, I feel like the crowd when Mickie came out, the crowd hasn't really cheer or pop that's what they say, pop when the crowd cheers for somebody when they come out. They haven't popped for her in the way they did in a while. Since she came back, I feel since her match with Asuka, but ever since she came back, it's sort of people especially now with there's a whole new fans with young fans, they probably didn't really know who Mickie was, but I feel now that with this storyline, people are okay, now Mickie, we know who she is, and we know what she's done in the past and stuff like that, so we respect her and stuff. So now they really care for her and they really want her to do well.
Yeah, it was a really good storyline.
The crowd was really into it for sure. They were invested.
It was invested in the storyline. I mean, at the end, Alexa beat Mickie.
Alexa won, which it wasn't surprising, but but it was still good.
It was still good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. I'd say it was a good storytelling match. Compared to an actual match package.
Right. Because so we'll see how they're gonna, if this rivalry is gonna continue, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah. We need to talk about the next thing that happened.
So round 2 for Mr. Elias as he comes back out onto the stage to perform because of course he was interrupted the first time. Comes back out on stage to perform. He sings a little bit, and then he goes, "I need you guys to be quiet." He's talking to the fans
because they were booing so loud.
Yeah. And he's "I need to start over now."
And then he was singing, and then they were booing louder, and then he still trying not to, he was gonna stop singing.
Yeah.
And then Sasha again, celery,
more broccoli, more celery.
And of course it's Jason Jordan again.
But he was throwing it more this time, and so he made Elias run.
Yeah,
he ran off the stage.
He ran off the stage, which is funny. I'm are you really this is what everybody will perform again?
Yeah,
exactly. So I'm not saying this is the end of this tour because we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen after this next match. Not this match. The match after that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the next match that happened, right?
Well, the next match was for the Cruiserweight Championship. It was Kalisto defending against Enzo Amore. And this match was okay. It was how should I put this? I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as exciting as other the first Cruiserweight match that we had, the tag team match.
I said, the non-title matches were more exciting than the title matches.
And it wasn't that long. It was probably maybe 8-9 minutes or so. And Enzo being the cocky person that he is, trying to take the shortcut, and it worked because he won back.
Yeah, because he, what happened was, Kalisto was doing all his moves, his signature moves on Enzo. Yeah. And then Enzo hit the cheap shots out. So, there was one point, I think, Kalisto was grabbing Enzo, and I think he was going to pin him. And then he was holding on the apron, the thing, the sign thing with the TLC. And the referee saw it and said, leave it alone. And then that's when he poked in the eye and then did the eat defeat, right? The eat defeat move. So that's how he became, and the second time, a Cruiserweight champion.
So hot potato. Another hot potato storyline.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
That's what happens. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. So about this match. Okay. Originally, this match was to be Bray Wyatt versus. Well, technically it was supposed to be. It was Bray Wyatt versus Finn, but it was Sister Africa versus Demon King. But what happened was, like we said, situation happened. Yes. Bray was been out for weeks.
Yeah, because all the things that you saw on Raw were pre-taped in advance.
Yeah, they were pre-taped.
He wasn't actually there in person.
No, he wasn't there. So he's been out in a couple of weeks. So it turns out that he got sick and took getting the meningitis thing that everybody is, it's spreading all over the backstage. Yeah. So WWE contacted another superstar for SmackDown, and it turns out to be AJ Styles, who he was in South America tour with SmackDown crew, to wrestle with the crowd, the fans. Yeah. So he said yes. So in this match, it's a dream match, even though this match was technically supposed to be like a WrestleMania match, but this match is AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Yeah. So it's the club versus the club, and this match. The best match of the night. It was the best match of the night. The best match of the century. It was the best match of the year. That's what it was.
It was really, really good. It definitely lived up to people's expectations, because we know these two are so talented in the ring. So we knew that it was going to be back and forth, and all that high flying and just fast paced. It was never really slow. It was always fast paced. Yeah,
they both did so. They both like double knockout, double crossbody. They like so know each other. They know each other's moves, even though they're not in the same show. Yeah. But they still know each other so well that they do like crazy ass moves that we see in time like both of the matches. Yeah. But this is actually Finn's best matches for a long time. He hasn't been he hasn't had a lot of great best matches in the past. Right. So I'm kind of glad that I'm not glad that Bray is out, but I'm also glad. I'm kind of glad that AJ stepped in to get the match where we wanted. Like everybody will anticipated on the TLC match because of the Shield versus the 5 other crew members of the wrestlers. But this match was like last minute, but then again, it is a dream match that everybody been wanting for since day one. Yeah. And this match was a WrestleMania moment. Yeah. And
WrestleMania come early.
Exactly. it came late, but it's not like a New Year yet because it came in late. So it's like the ending of WrestleMania. Yeah. So exactly. But it was crazy. It was. They both did their stuff. It was just crazy. And at the end of the match, Finn won the match.
Finn won.
And then what's so cool is that in the end, after the match, they did the Bullet Club symbol, the 2 Suite, to represent of their Bullet Club society. So 2 Suite. So
exactly.
It was crazy. So we're gonna talk about the next thing match.
Yes, it was a thing and a match.
The thing and a match after that.
So the next thing that happened was the finale.
The season finale.
The season finale of Elias trying to perform. And so this time he was in the ring because they actually set up a match with him and Jason Jordan. And so he was in the ring and he was playing his guitar. He was about to sing and he didn't get to sing because Jason Jordan came out and interrupted him. And it was just funny. And so they had the match, and the match was pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like, oh my god, exciting, but it was pretty good. Elias like pretty much tried to hurt Jason Jordan, it seemed like. And I feel like he was trying to injure him. I was like, the hell? But no, they were both really aggressive, like especially, they were really aggressive with each other. And yeah, so the ending, controversial ending. What's his name? Jason Jordan was doing a inside pin. Inside roll up or whatever you want to call that. And Elias's shoulder got off the canvas, but the referee didn't see it. He counted the 3. So technically, Jason won.
Because Jason, I forgot. So Elias what move?
He was gonna do the suplex from the outside of the ring to the inside, and then Jason he reversed it into the pin. Mm-hmm. And so the referee counted the 3, even though Elias's his right shoulder was off the canvas.
But even though his shoulder was up, but he also kicked out too.
He also kicked out. I don't know if he kicked out late or what, but it doesn't matter because his shoulder was up, but the referee didn't see it.
Yeah.
So they're definitely gonna have a rematch. Yeah. So prepare for that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rematch. So
Elias is gonna complain. He's gonna be like, my shoulder is. It's like Kevin Owens all over again.
Yeah, it was a match.
Yes.
That we knew was gonna happen because of all these.
At least it wasn't like a last minute match. It kind of had a build up, even though it was over the course of the night.
Yeah.
It was still a build up.
and you know what's so funny? It does remind me like back then when doing the 2000s and the Attitude Eras. Yeah. Like when wrestler does a promo or something like that throughout the pay-per-view, and it's time they have a match. Yeah. So I kind of glad they act like this because at least it's not like something. Oh, why they had this type of match? Yeah. You know?
So it started because Elias broke up the father-son bonding moment in the pre-show. So there was a build-up from there to the match. So that was pretty good. I like that. It was creative.
Yeah, it was the promo was funny.
Yeah.
The promo was entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Because Jason was just doing stuff to, could say that he interrupted me. Like, he said that he interrupted me or my dad. Yeah. I'm interrupting Elias because he was performing, which is funny.
So that was
we're going to talk about the next and last final match that happened. So the last match is a TLC. Yeah. 3-on-5 tag team match.
Yes.
Between the Shield versus Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Kane, and returning of Kane and Braun Strowman.
Yes.
Well, it was supposed to be the whole Shield, but again, with this whole situation that happened, when certain superstars get sick backstage, are quarantined.
Yes.
So
Roman was a victim.
Yeah, Roman is a victim. So news. He called me and told me that guess who's joining up with Dean and Seth, and I said who? And he said somebody in War, somebody who made the match. I don't like thinking myself who. And then I thought about it. I said no way. Yes, that's right. Kurt Angle is part of the match. So he returned after 11 years in WWE ring.
Yes.
But returned technically 4 years hiatus of wrestling in general. But this match was odd. It was good. It was crazy.
It was crazy, but definitely like controversial. Like controversy doesn't even begin to describe.
I'll just say it was an odd match. Because this is
unexpected. You can say
unexpected, but odd. This match is really odd because seeing Kurt Angle part as a Shield.
Yeah, dressed up like
this. And dressed up as a Shield. So they're giving the rest everything.
Yeah.
It is odd and out of place. Type of match. And but the rest was good. I mean, it was crazy. They do exactly what they do, like TLC, use ladders and chairs on tables. Everybody hit this spot. Not every spot, because there was certain botches twice. Especially
with Dean.
Well, technically not Dean. It's technically Cesaro.
Yeah.
You know, because
Kane.
Because Cesaro, Sheamus did the double.
I don't know if that's
I don't know what it's called,
but you know,
the thing that Sheamus always does.
Yeah,
they're done with that. He tried to do that on Dean on the table in the ring, but it didn't break. It just bended along. So I said, "Wow, that was a botch." and then again, you know, with Kane, you know, he tried to do a double chokeslam, but the table just flip over. He didn't break. It just flip over. Yeah. So, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
Kurt never lost his touch. He does all his moves that he used.
And even though he was taken out the match,
he got taken out the match by Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
With his power slam.
Yeah. And then during the match, Kane went to hit, I think it was Dean, with a steel chair. Dean moved and he hit Braun Strowman.
So they had that little like tension. And then Miz and saw Jimmy said, no, stop. We got to concentrate on Dean and stuff.
Yeah.
So usually they were concentrating on them. They were fighting back and forth. Everybody would fight each other. Seth with Dean. Oh, and Seth also almost got hurt too because he there was a part that Kane and Braun Strowman were both on different commentator tables.
Yeah.
So they both jumped the ladders and then they both jumped off. But Dean landed right. Seth landed right, but the only thing is he kind of hit the
his knee kind of hit the edge of the table.
So we were like, oh my god, like I hope he hit her knee.
Yeah.
So.
But he looks good, so that I'm glad that everything looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. So,
but, then they brought out a freaking garbage truck.
Miz brought out a garbage truck out of nowhere.
Because in the pre-show, he was talking about how we're gonna treat them like trash, and I was like, I thought that was just like he was just saying that. I didn't actually think he was gonna bring out a freaking garbage truck.
Exactly, he bring it out. So they were fighting. They tried to put after they put Kurt out in the match for a bit. They try to take out Dean and Seth for a bit, and then they try to put in the garbage, and then Dean and Seth will fight back, and then they jump over the on top of the garbage truck and did a splash on Seth, Braun, and Sheamus. Made just bad. And I feel, that was the part. No, that was the part that they were sitting on the table, and then Kane,
out of nowhere, he just started attacking Braun Strowman.
No, before that, Kane and Braun Strowman were attacking them, and then all of a sudden, Kane just started to attack Braun Strowman.
I was like, what the hell? Like, because in the beginning, when after Kane did hit Braun Strowman with the chair by accident, Braun pushed him to the ground. So Kane didn't like that. So he went back and attacked him. So then he freaking choke slams Braun through the stage, like from the stage. So like they had this stage. It wasn't a table. It was just like a part of the stage.
Yeah, it was like part of the stage. But the table was set. Like the table was set, and then he did the choke slam on Braun. Yeah. And then all of a sudden Kane was looking with the chair had been stacked. We were talking about this. He was talking about the other out because we went to TLC to the debut match of the Shield. When I think it was John Cena, he get buried on somebody. Yeah. Actually, no, it was during the Shield, which is Kane and Kane versus King Hello versus Ryback.
Oh,
that was that match.
Yeah.
When they buried Kane. Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Kane did that and buried Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But he got up.
He got up. I was like, are you kidding?
So he went to attack Kane, and then all of a sudden, Miz just saw Sheamus was attacking Braun.
Like, freaking ganged up on him.
They ganged up on him, and they attacked Braun. I was like, what the hell?
And then they put him in the freaking garbage truck. Which the garbage truck squishes the garbage when it's putting it inside the garbage truck. So he must have got squashed.
It's crazy. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on with this match anymore. I don't know. Like
it was like a tables, ladders, chairs, garbage truck match.
And then it's just this match was like it's like two men turn each other. I'm like, I don't know whose face.
Exactly.
Like Kane's face or so.
And then when they gained up on him, it looked like Braun became a face. Because at first I thought Kane was the face, and then when they started attacking Braun, I was like, okay, Braun might be the face now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We got to see tomorrow, but I'm sure this is the beginning of a Kane and Braun rivalry.
Yeah. So definitely they might face each other at Survivor Series or in the future wise.
Yeah.
But after they put Shaman in the truck, they continue on fighting with Stephanie. Yeah. So it was 4 on 2. So while they're fighting. Kurt Angle came back, and he did at the angle stand on both Cesaro and Sheamus on each table, on the east side, and then he came in. They all attacked Miz, and then Angle did the angle lock, but he didn't lock in because Miz pushed his leg out.
Yeah, so he countered it, and then outside the ring, Kane got double speared.
Yeah, he got double spear, but a little tribute to Roman since he was not there.
Since he's not there.
So because originally Roman was supposed to be a Kane, but I guess then Roman's not there, they had to do it for as a tribute.
Exactly.
So this match was crazy, and then in the end
they did the triple power bomb.
They did the triple.
Another tribute to Roman.
Another tribute to Roman.
And Kurt Angle. Oh wait, but Kurt Angle kicked out of the freaking.
Oh yeah, he
the skull crushing finale. That was crazy. I was like, and it was like last second that he kicked out.
I know. I was like, what?
So then at the end they did the triple power bomb.
They first did their moves
their own finishers.
And then they did the
triple power bomb
on the table.
And then 1, 2, 3,
and then Steve, Seth, and Kurt won.
It's crazy.
It was just crazy and odd. It was crazy.
It was crazy, odd, chaotic, unexpected, brutal, freaking everything in one match. Now I'm just like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Because after this, it's just like we don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
I don't know. It's just crazy. I just don't know what to say about this match. This match was just. Everything, even though everything was last minute, it was just crazy.
I'm glad how WWE was able to make it work. Even though it was all last minute thing, they still put on a good show.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, TLC is a really good pay-per-view. I'm not saying it was the best pay-per-view because like I said, these happened the reason. Yeah. But certain matches was okay, and then certain matches were excellent, and of course one match is the best match out of all. Yeah. And the TLC match was chaotic, odd, crazy. I mean, I'm not saying it was the best match because there was some spots that was not hit right, and then there was also it was just odd to see Kurt part of that match. Yeah. Because I expected him to come back as a one-on-one match, right? Not in a TLC match, which is kind of odd and out of place. Yeah. I'm happy he wrestled, but at the same time, it could have been 1,000 times better. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I wish Roman was there because things happen for a reason. Yeah. People get sick at the last minute. They had nobody else. They could have had somebody else. Like I said, they could have at least had Samoa Joe return. Right. Some of that, but we don't know. We just gotta see what happens tomorrow on Raw. So I give this a B+.
I give it an A-.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a B+. Most of the single matches, except for the Elias and Jason Jordan, were good. The AJ and Finn match was obviously the best match of the night. Yes. Yeah, we celebrate Halloween. And the TLC match was just chaotic, odd, and something. It was just something.
Right.
And but yeah, what do you think?
I thought, like we said, the matches were good. There were a couple that were okay, like Enzo and Kalisto and
the title matches.
The title matches, and if we're going overall, like even the pre-show, like that was a good match too.
Like the pre-show.
Yeah. So, yeah, based on the unexpected things that happened and just the fact that WWE was able to pull something out at the last minute and still make it a good show, I give it A-.
Yeah. But we could see. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So the next pay-per-view is Survivor Series, which is in 3 weeks.
Yep.
Hopefully I'll come that time because I will be in the convention in New York.
Yes.
And also, I will be on Good Morning America in Halloween in my full Spider-Man suit. So make sure you tune on me on early in the morning. I'm not sure what time. I'm gonna be there early in the morning. I gotta get up early in the morning to get there. But as for us, we're gonna be back in Survivor Series. Let's see who's fighting who. Let's just hope there's no short matches or minute or 5 seconds matches.
No. Jinder's gonna win.
Let's see. We don't know. Because that's the only match we know. So, the hell? The hell?
What? You can see me?
Yes, I can see you.
He's
I'm not blind. I can see. The hell?
He is.
No. But anyway, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat.